Good evening, everybody. It's my great pleasure to introduce you to Praveen Patel. Actually, let me rephrase that Dr. Praveen Patel. And he's a really good friend of mine, and above all, he's a fabulous dentist. If I had to go to a dentist, this is the kind of dentist I would want to go to. Praveen has degrees from three different countries, actually, three different continents. And he's an oral surgeon and he's also a general dentist. And we are really happy to have him here today. So, welcome, Praveen.
Thank you, Rashmi.
So, Praveen, we've been doing this series on self care. And when you think about self care, people think that, oh, when it comes to self care, it's mainly skin or beauty or maybe getting a mani, pedi, or a massage. But there are so many other aspects to self care. And when I was reflecting on it, I thought one of the biggest things that we also need to take care of is oral hygiene. So tell us, Praveen, why is it important to really invest in good oral hygiene?
Well, teeth are the main factor. No, we when we eat our food, teeth are the main one which helps us eat our food. And if you have a best food available in front of you, and if you can eat it, you can chew it. Not only you cannot enjoy that food, but you cannot get nutrition out of it. So that's one of the main factor to maintain your body health. You need good teeth, and to have good teeth, you need to have good oral hygiene. That's the main basically thing, but there are many other factors like if you have good teeth, you have a good smile, you look good, some cosmetic, and also we have a good teeth, you can talk better, you can pronounce it better. So there are many other advantages, but overall it's to maintain your body. Yes.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful. So, Praveen, if I were to start out with good oral hygiene, what would be the first place that I would start?
But as we all know, is it's brushing your teeth twice a day. Actually, I would recommend two and three rules. Brush your teeth twice a day, brush them for 2 minutes, and brush three surfaces of your teeth. Like, in terms of surfaces, like when you look at your teeth, like, can you see all the teeth here? These are like
Uh-huh.
upper teeth. So when you brush your teeth on outer surface, so these are your outer surfaces. So these are all outer surfaces. Then if you look inside, there are inner surfaces of the teeth. And this one, and here. So that's second surface. And the third surface, your chewing surface, you chew on. So so basically three surfaces of your teeth. So two, two, three, brush twice a day, brush for 2 minutes, and brush three surfaces of your teeth. I would add another two, but right now I won't because you should visit your dentist twice a day, twice a year. Yes.
Ah, that makes sense for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. So, talking about brushing your teeth, what kind of a toothbrush would you recommend? What would be? I mean, I remember growing up in India. We used to have those neem sticks, and now I see them being sold on Amazon, and they're so expensive. But we can't be brushing with neem sticks. So, what is the best next thing that you would recommend?
So, the brushing is basically mechanical cleaning of our teeth. And you can use manual toothbrush. That's one, yeah. But then you'll have to do all the hard work. You have to do the properly clean your teeth, everything. Or you can use electrical toothbrush. Let the tooth bristles do the work. All you have to do is orient it and direct it in proper direction. So I would highly recommend the electrical toothbrushes. They have at least 40 to 60% more chances of getting your teeth clean compared to manual toothbrushes, unless you are very particular about using a manual toothbrush. And in electric toothbrushes, mainly there are two kinds. One is if you look at this toothbrush, it kind of vibrates. These bristles are vibrating. So that's one kind. Another one is, there is a rotary action where the bristles will, it kind of rotates. They both are equally good. They clean teeth equally good. It's up to your personal preference. Like in my house, my wife likes this kind, and I like this kind. But if you have any gum problems, then don't use this kind. Use this kind.
I also have a vibrating toothbrush. I think I like that.
Yes, yeah,
That works for me.
yeah.
That
The
sounds great.
they both are equally good. Yeah, it's just a personal preference. Yeah.
Okay. So let's just explore brushing our teeth a little bit more. So is there any kind of toothpaste or anything that you would recommend, Praveen?
Well, see the toothpaste. Actually, if you look at brushing, brushing is mechanical cleaning of your teeth, as I told you. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to add some chemicals into it, I wouldn't say chemicals, but cleaning agents, then you can add toothpaste to it. And in toothpaste, one of the content is fluoride. You know, fluoride, if it's taken in a proper uh, concentration, it can protect your teeth. When fluoride sits in your teeth, it gets absorbed on your teeth and it can give you a protective coating on your teeth. However, you don't want to swallow that. So when you have little kids, you should use, without fluoride toothpaste. But as you grow older, you can use one with the fluoride. But another thing is from the toothpaste, one thing I would like to point out, when you take a toothpaste on your toothbrush, usually what you do is that, can everybody see? Yeah.
Yeah.
So bring the nozzle of your toothpaste all the way to the bristles and squeeze the toothpaste within the bristles. So it's like within the bristles. It's not sitting on the top of it. That will make sure that there's a constant supply of toothpaste when you're brushing your teeth. If you just add on top of it, within first few strokes, it will be gone. So that's a
Wow.
little tip you can use. Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
So we've kind of been, all these pictures that you see with toothpaste, it's always sitting on top of the toothbrush. So we've kind of been doing it all wrong all these years, huh?
No, it's not wrong. That also helps. So it's just that this is more efficient use of toothpaste. You have to use less toothpaste and you can have it for a longer time. It's like, simple. You get the more bucks out of your, more return on your investment. Yeah.
I was reading something the other day. In fact, I was not reading, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was sharing that the highest cause of death in the Civil War in the US, do you know what it was?
Dental caries, cavities, or gum disease,
It was gingivitis.
gingivitis. Yeah.
There were more people, more soldiers dying because of gingivitis than they were dying on the field. So toothpaste has been around for a long time, but they were not brushing their teeth. And so then this guy, I can't remember who it was, he put flavoring in toothpaste, and that's how people started brushing their teeth.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, is there any particular kind of flavoring or something that you would recommend to get into different? Because if you go to the grocery store or to the drugstore, I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of toothpaste, right?
Yeah. So you can actually practically use any toothpaste if there is a particular which has a fluoride in it and then a flavor which you like. Um, there are so many toothpaste out there. They will say claim that they will whiten your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you really want to whiten your teeth, I would advise you to go to dentist. Those toothpaste they are not that effective. But if you use whitening toothpaste, sometimes it can increase your sensitivity to teeth. So I wouldn't go for that. And another is toothpaste which are available. One other group of toothpaste you has anti-sensitivity toothpaste. So if your teeth are sensitive to air, cold, or hot, you can use that group of toothpaste. But you don't have to go for those therapeutic toothpaste if you don't have any of those problems. So my advice would be go with any flavor you like, but make sure it has a fluoride. It's not the toothpaste, it's the way you brush your teeth that counts more than what kind of toothpaste you use.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Praveen, I think most people are like me. We're lazy.
Yeah.
So, being able to get the best oral hygiene with as little as I can do. So, what if I were to do, say, two things every morning and every night? Something really simple where I don't have to do anything extra. What would you say? How could I boost my oral hygiene?
So one thing we already talked about, proper brushing, giving your 100% when you're brushing all three surfaces of teeth. And the second thing is, as we all know, flossing. Now, so flossing, if you don't like flossing, this is one tool you can buy from Amazon. It's only $1 or $2. And if you look at it, it has a little loop of floss at the end. It's very simple. You just push it between your teeth and it cleans out. It takes less than 30 seconds to floss around all your mouth with this. Now that is one thing you can use. That is very good. Another thing you can use is a water pick. It's like water floss.
Can I
Uh,
just interrupt you for a minute?
sure.
So, can you just go back and if we were using this manual flosser, what
Mhm.
would be the best way to floss? Because I know when I went to my dentist, he told me I was flossing the wrong way.
So see, as I the main intention behind flossing is if you look at your teeth. So as I told you, you brush here, and you brush here. But in between your teeth, there is nothing you are using. So main intention of flossing is go in between those two teeth and clean out that. So I would start from the back, from the top right, go in between your teeth, wiggle it a little bit, go to the next one, next one, next one, and go around here and come back to the bottom teeth and do that. So it just you have to go in between your teeth and just clean out. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And say if you don't want to do this, okay, there's another simple method. It is called water pick. Okay,
Hmm.
I know it too looks pretty big, but it just what it does it's like power washing your teeth with water. So this tank has water in it, and then this you see a little tip here. You just point in between your teeth and just flushes out water. Like for example, if I have this, you go from here, just go back and go from inside and then the bottom teeth. Again, this will take another 30, 40 seconds and it will clean out. If you're using water pick, then I would suggest there is a setting here, pressure setting. You start with a lower one. Don't go higher one from the beginning. So yes, that would be one of the two things you can use. You can use both flossing and water floss if you want to, but if you use one of them, that is also very, very beneficial.
A couple years ago, you had gifted me a water pick, and that kind of changed my life. I love using my water pick, and I think I've told you this that I put in a couple drops of essential oil, and that kind of just really enhances the whole experience for me. But now when I travel, I miss my water pick, so then I went ahead and invested in a travel water pick also after you and I had spoken. And I said, "Oh, I miss my water pick." Then he says, "Why don't you buy the travel water pick?" So definitely, I would suggest that a water pick is a great idea. And are travel water picks also effective, Praveen?
Yes, they are equally effective. It's just that the tank size is small, so you have to refill it frequently. But it's the same effect, same pressure. Yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah.
That's really
In
nice.
fact, if you as you said, you start using water pick, you can't stay without it. You want to have it. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, do you have any other tips and tricks up your sleeve that you can recommend to us that we can seamlessly bring into our oral hygiene routine during morning and evening? Something which doesn't take too much time but can really impact us in a significant manner?
Okay, so we talked about brushing, flossing, and water picking. You can use another thing is scraping your tongue. You know, this takes only 5 seconds to clean your tongue. Just use a tongue scraper and just clean on your surface of your tongue. And that has a lot of benefits. It will enhance the sense of your taste. Food will taste better. Also, it helps you with the bad breath. And I know there are a lot of bacteria which are lying between the crevices of your tongue, so that will also clean. So I would suggest using a tongue scraper. It's another good idea. Yeah. And already you recommended you can have a couple of drops of your essential oil in your water pick, or you can use
Is there
mouthwash which
any
you like. Yes.
Is there any essential oil that you would recommend?
Well, peppermint oil is the one, and then tea tree oil you can use. They all have antibacterial effect. Of course, it has not been proved yet, but I personally I use tea tree oil, so I like it, so we can use it. And regarding tongue scraper, this is what tongue scraper looks like. It is not that expensive. You can buy from Amazon, and just this part of the surface you use to scrape your tongue, just two, three times, two, three strokes, and you'll be good to go.
Is it
Another,
made out of anything in particular? It's kind of looking
well, this
orange.
is a copper, which is kind of soft metal, so it helps. It's not that hard on your
Ah,
tongue, but you can have the stainless steel also. But this is better. I like this better, and it's very inexpensive. But that goes a long way. One tongue scraper will go a long way. I have been having for last like 6 7 years. Yeah. So
okay.
and
How does the metal one compare to the plastic one? Do you recommend getting the copper one opposed to the plastic one?
no, plastic ones are also good, but this one has a little sharp. I wouldn't say sharp edge, but it's more efficient. It cleans out better. And if you don't have any one of this, that's fine. Just use your toothbrush and just brush on your tongue. That also is good. It's not that you need to have this, but this is more efficient and more quicker. And even the plastic one also, you can use those ones too. It's up to your personal preference. Yeah.
Very nice. I remember during one of our conversations, you were saying that it's really good to take care of your gums.
Yes, so that was another tip I was going to give about your teeth. Whenever we say we're brushing, we think about our teeth. But if you look at your teeth, their foundation is your gums. So, you need to take care of your gums also. So when you brush your teeth, I would suggest you can, like when you use a toothpaste, put it at 45 degree if you can see it, and then you brush like down, okay? But if you look at it, I'm going from the gums to the teeth. So in a way, I'm kind of massaging my gums too. Okay, you can do that. And nowadays, electric toothbrush has a little setting on it for gum care and for cleaning your teeth. So you
Oh,
can
wow.
set to that, like if you look at a little light here, and then there's a little light that says that's a gum care. So you can use that and then massage your gums with that too. Because what it will do is it increase the blood supply to your gums and make them stronger. Of course, taking care of keeping your teeth clean also will help your gums indirectly. So that's another reason. But yes, you need to take care of your gums. And if you say, "Oh, I don't have electric toothbrush, how can I, massage your gums?" The best tool you have is your finger. Just use your finger and just rub around your gums and massage
So that's after you finish brushing?
after you finish brushing. Yeah, or you can go along with your brushing when you do it. You can use that too.
That's beautiful. That's really nice. Are there any other tips or as a dentist that you would want to tell us, uh, you know, to take care of our oral hygiene?
Well, I would like to say that our teeth. There's a general notion that when you get old, you're gonna lose your teeth. But it's not true. If you don't take care of your teeth, you're gonna lose your teeth. That's true actually.
Hmm.
And it's old age where you need your teeth most. 'Cause that is where you need more nutrition for your body. And if you can't eat proper food, your body suffers. And so if little bit of care you give your teeth today, you're gonna get it back. It will give you back. It will give that reward to you in your old age as well. So everybody's goal should be that my teeth should last me for rest of my life. That would be my advice. Uh, I think that's, on an average, the person who flosses and brushes their teeth properly regularly, their lifespan is increased by 6 to 10 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
how
it's
is that?
it's very logical. If you brush your teeth and keep them healthy, in the old age you can eat better food, and that way
Ah,
your body gets nutrition, so you live longer. But yeah, it does help you. Yeah, and not only that, that's as I mentioned that all your overall well-being is also enhanced. When you're missing, I have old patients coming to me and they say that, doctor, I would like to give anything to experience that crunchiness of that apple, or I want to eat that popcorn, and it's hard because to young people, when I tell them, they don't realize it because you experience this lack only when you miss your teeth, when you're missing your teeth. Then there's
That's
no
so
way to
true.
go back. So I would advise, hold on to your teeth as much as you can.
That's amazing. So I'm going to ask you a personal question now.
Oh,
What
okay.
inspired you to become a dentist?
Well, there is not much inspiration there actually. Always wanted to go to med school. I could not, so second best option available was dental school. But when I was in my dental school for first couple of years, I was still regretting being in dental school because I wasn't very happy there. But when I started going into my third year, when you actually go and start seeing patients, and that is the time I started enjoying, because dentistry is, I realized that it's a science which you have to apply to a patient, in an artistic way.
Ah,
So it's a nice blend of science and art. So I like that part. So
that's so true. And
yeah,
you know what? If you take good care of your teeth, then you can always have a beautiful smile,
yes, yeah.
right?
True, very
It
true.
was really nice chatting with you, and we really enjoyed getting all these little tips and tricks. You know, we've been friends for a long time, so you've been sharing these with me all along, and I've been able to enhance my self care when it comes to oral hygiene. But one of the most important things that we forget to take care of is our mind.
Yes,
And so I want to end today with maybe some little bit of breathing and maybe doing a little bit of meditation. Will you join us?
of course. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's really simple. You know, just follow the instructions. You can sit comfortably and easily. And I just want to let everyone know, whoever's watching, that, we have guided meditations every day. You can come to our page and do a guided meditation from the page. Or we also have live instructors teaching meditation and breath work. And we have these workshops every weekend. It's for 2.5 hours each day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out our Facebook page for more information. And until then, let's sit back, relax, and sitting up tall and straight. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Another breath in and let it go. You just let your body move gently from side to side, moving slowly. And at some point, the movement is just going to become automatic. And just let your body move into that rhythm of the movement. Gently coming to a stop. Take another deep breath in and slowly let it out. Another breath in and this time, when you exhale, exhale through the mouth, making your mouth in the shape of an O. Another full breath in. Exhaling through the mouth, making the mouth in the shape of an O, taking your time, slowly exhaling. One more time, full breath in. And taking your time, slowly exhaling through the mouth. Let your breathing relax and come back to normal. And just observe the breath moving in and out of your body. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Another breath in and let it go. And taking your time at your own pace. When you feel ready, you may slowly open your eyes. Wasn't that good, Praveen?
It was very relaxing, yes.
It's very relaxing. Just like how you said, it's amazing if you brush your teeth, it can go such a long way. Just breathing with awareness can also go such a long way. We just take our breath for granted. But when we begin to apply the breath with awareness, the mind can calm down, and our energy levels can get boosted, and we can begin to sleep better. And there's so many other benefits that we can experience. So if you enjoyed doing this short mini meditation with us, check us out, uh, and come be on a happiness program with us. It was wonderful being with you, Praveen. Thank you so much. I learned so many new things, and I think my brushing is not going to be the same anymore.
Thank you, Rashmi. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.